Welcome, everyone. Got a few people still coming in getting their food, but we'll go ahead and get started. So has everybody heard the big news of the week? We got to congratulate Andy Lee on the birth of his son. Got some pictures up on the screen for you guys. If you haven't seen it on Facebook, he arrived Saturday morning. So I know. Kind of precious, aren't they? But Andy is over the moon excited and asked me to share a few things with you guys. K-Score is really thriving right now. We've got a lot of people enrolling and stuff. And Andy says, if you know anybody that is considering getting their license, to get them with him. He loves to help people get their career started and would love to get them enrolled and ready to go. He also asked that if you've had an experience with an agent on the other side of the transaction, that's a great agent that you've had a good experience with and you think they'd be a good fit for our culture, to get them on in to meet with him. He'd love to have a meeting with them. So we've got Bold kicking off a week from today will be our step 2. If you haven't registered, please get with Amy Klutz or myself, or just send me an email so we can get you registered. We still need just a few more to get registered so we can get that kicked off. Bucket fills, that's our next thing. I have a few bucket fills. I want to thank the agents that stopped by and helped Kim and I out. We've had Carrie McCann and Chris Young both have really stepped up to plate. They've checked the mail for us. They've been filling your guys' mail folder for us while we've been going through this transition. We've had several of you guys drop little cards and gifts by to us and lunch for us, and we have been so appreciative of that. And thank you guys a whole bunch for it. So who else has a bucket to fill? Teresa?
Thank you. I want to bucket fill Tiffany Ross and April because they allowed me to go on vacation and not have to be bothered. Well, just occasionally, but it wasn't a lot. So thank you, April. Thank you, Tiffany, if you're there watching. And thank you all of you for working with Tiffany and April and letting me be away. Thank you.
Anybody else got a bucket fill? Anybody on Facebook?
Any bucket fills from Zoom? I do have a quick one. Bucket fill for Jonathan. Just really appreciate all the hand holding you've been doing. Thank you, Sarah, for allowing him to take so much time. And thank you guys for all your patience while I'm learning how to help you guys. So thank you very much, everyone, especially Jonathan and Sarah.
Okay, you guys, Kim is going to be out for a couple of weeks. She's having her final surgery as part of the procedure she had before. So she's going to be out of the office while she's still working from home. So be patient with us in the MCA department while she's doing that. But please be keeping her in your prayers and thoughts over the next several weeks. I think it's about a 6-week recovery. So I know she'd appreciate all your prayers for that. And Teresa, you got some announcements. And then after Teresa, it's going to be Madison.
Thank you. I know you've seen the reminders. You know what time of year it is. It's June, right? So today's June 7th. So we are checking today. We're going through every agent's individual records on file with the commission. If you have not completed your 4 hours of update and 4 hours of elective, you will receive a phone call from the big department. You will also receive an email. So if it says 4 and 0, you'll get an email and you'll get a call. If it says 0 and 0, you have until the 10th to do it. And be very careful with that because you want to make sure that the commission or make sure that the school reports it to the commission in time. And so we're just asking if you have not, and you get a phone call from us or and an email, we want to see your certificate at this point. We're going to ask for that. So that CE, what's due by June 30th, I heard somebody say something.
Your money.
Your money. Yeah, so you can stay current and not be expired. So no education, you go inactive. If you don't pay your money, you are expired. So June 30th by 11:59, and please don't wait till 11:58 to pay your $45. If you are an agent that gets paid through a business and you have a firm license, you need to renew that as well. So not just your individual license, it would be your firm license as well. And for those of you who are BIC or BIC eligible of your firm, you need the BIC up, of course. Okay, that's it for me. Any questions? All right. Oh, one other thing, if you don't or haven't received all of the reminders, that means we don't have a correct email for you at the office. If you have not, yeah, Cindy. If you did not receive an email from the North Carolina Real Estate Commission, that means they do not have your correct email. Okay, so every licensee in North Carolina should have received an email from the commission. If you didn't get it, then that means they have an email that you're not using, which is not good, which means you need to update your record. Okay, thank you very much.
Madison.
Okay, as you can see behind me and on your tables, we have the annual cookout we're doing. It's for you guys. We're gonna have bounce house, a bubble machine for kids. We're gonna have cornhole, food. It's free food, free dinner. So please come on by. We put a lot of thought and work into it.
What's the age cutoff for the bounce house?
You were tall.
I was supposed to say, you're probably too tall for it. Like, I could probably get at it.
That's the after party. It starts about 7:50.
But seriously, show up. This is for you guys. Free food, free dinner. Even if you just stop by to get some food and say, hey, come on by. We'd really appreciate it.
Okay. And Darshan is not here. She's out a little bit under the weather today. But if you guys have anybody that's in your downline or a new agent that you've seen around the office that's considering or thinking about coaching, get them with Darshan. I mean, she's really made a difference in that department and getting the agents in production really quickly. All right, Miss Brittany, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got Best Choice Leverage up next. Oh, that's okay. Here she comes. That's fine. However you want this chair.
That would just, sir, we have to stay right here.
You have to stay in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put it. Stay on this side.
Yes.
Sir Appleton. Yes, how you doing? I got the addendum and the disclosure. It's in the office. Stepping in right now. I get it all sent to you. All right. Miss Linda, how you doing? Yes, I have 5 critical homes this week. Yes, I'll get them all sent to you. All right. Have a great day. Cough. Goodness. Have to call the attorney to schedule closing, schedule inspections for the Scotts, get an update from the lender on the Miller's home, and scanning paperwork. Miss Top Producer, why are you so calm?
I gave my worries and stress to Best Choice Leverage months ago.
Best choice. What do you mean?
They are a real estate transaction coordinating company that assists agents to achieve their real estate goals.
Well, how do they do that?
They work closely with all parties in each transaction, assist in providing detailed information, process contracts, watch deadlines, order inspections, and the list goes on. My TC prevents anything from falling through the cracks, and she's saved many of my deals.
So-
Overall, my clients are happy, I'm happier, and I send a major increase in my business. I truly get to focus on my strengths and do what I get to do, love best, and get more clients.
So, question of the hour. Do I need a TC?
Yes, it will reduce your workload. They manage difficult processes, handle all the complex paperwork. You'll have more time for customers, more time to form relationships, sell more houses, and get off your phone. My challenge to you is to let Best Choice Leverage take charge of your pipeline, and we will be able, take care of your pipeline and aspects of all your transactions. We will be able to take the worry-free and the workload off your plate. I have passed out some flyers and the price list, so please take a look and figure out what service benefits you best. You can have Best Choice involved as little or as much as you need, depending on the services. For June, I'm going to read this off so I don't. We're offering one service and close. You buy one service and close, you'll get an a la carte service half off. And we always have a referral program going on. So an agent that maybe you're working on the other side of the deal, or maybe that you know outside of Keller Williams, they don't have to be a Keller Williams agent. You will receive $25 off. We're still deciding, do they need to close it? But honestly, maybe if you just kind of give the name and we get a transaction working with them, or contact with them. All deals don't always close. So that will be ongoing. But for the month of June only, we're doing the buy one service, get your a la carte service half off.
Okay, I just saw that Andy Lee jumped on, and let's see if he's got anything to add from home. Can you put the cameras up here? Hey, Andy, what do you got to add?
Hey,
Where's the baby?
um,
The room
Not
says they
able-
want the baby.
not able to be on camera at the moment.
Oh, baby's eating.
It's the team meeting at work. Leah's like, "Who is that? Why are you working?" No, I was just logging in to check in on everybody. Everybody good?
Yeah, we got a pretty full room today. We got several on the Zoom.
I can't see anybody. I'm seeing Home Inspectors Inspection Services.
Because they're up next.
Oh, by God. Why don't I just stop talking then? Baby and mommy are healthy, and I'm still receiving so many texts from you guys, and phone calls and emails and Facebook messages and tags on Instagram and all kinds of stuff. So I love you guys. Can't wait to get back in there. Probably going to stay out and hang out with Leah's got some sciatic nerve pain stuff going on in her back. So it's from the delivery. So I'm gonna help her with the boys, keep them situated probably the rest of this week, and then hoping to get back in there Monday. So if y'all need anything, just holler at me. I miss you guys.
We miss you. How's Sammy doing? That's the question of the day.
So here, let's go this way for just a second. Look, you say hey. There's Levi and Sammy.
Oh, he's waving.
Yep, Sammy will wave because he can't see you. And Levi immediately turned into Big Brother, which is That's what he does. He did the same thing with Sammy, and he was just very, very excited. Sammy, not so much. Sammy is very, very skeptical. But he also, if anybody picks him up, Malachi picks him up other than me and Leah, Sammy gets very, very mad, very mad. So I guess he's just not going to like him, but he's going to protect him. So we got that going for us.
Lots of fun. All right, well, I'm going to give it over to home inspectors now. Unless you've got something else you want to share.
No, I'm listening in. I just want to drop in and say, hey, so while it's kind of a little bit quiet in here, I'm just going to listen in and see if I can learn something too.
Okay.
See you guys.
Well, we certainly want to thank home inspectors, and that lovely lunch back there that was provided. I can't wait to get some of it, but I'm going to turn it over to him and let him share with you.
Hey guys, how is everybody? I've got my little helper with me today. We're going to be short and sweet to the point. Y'all have seen us 3 times this year already, so I'm sure you're familiar with all of that good stuff. So basically what we try to do is be your one-stop need for all inspection services. That's pre-listing inspections, obviously buyer inspections, pre-drywall, commercial properties, anything that you need, not only home inspections, but also radon, termite, water, mold, air quality, anything that you need, we can cover. We're also scheduling septic inspections. So we take that out of the equation. If you didn't know that, make a note, let us know. We can handle that process from contacting the buyers, getting them to sign the forms, getting that whole, getting that side of that taken care of is a big deal. A lot of agents have started utilizing that this year. But basically, new services that we've started are the walk-in talks. We started that to help clients. I don't know how much longer that's going to last. The state has some stuff in the works that they want to try to shut that down because they feel like if a client's not getting a written report, then a client's not getting a written report and or an unlicensed guy takes it a little too far down the future and tries to do a home inspection. That was never our goal or the purpose. The goal and the purpose obviously was when somebody's putting 10 or 15, 20,000 due diligence on a house, sometimes sight unseen or sometimes with a 30-minute window, you kind of want somebody in there that's seen a lot of houses. I started inspecting in June of 2016 and have roughly done about 2,700 home inspections. Most inspectors do about 150 a year. So you can do the quick math and realize, you know, how busy I've been, how busy our company has been. Jason and J2 have done 5 times that. And J2's typically one that does our walkthrough inspections. It is a little tricky because you're probably not going to catch everything because it's not a full inspection. But again, our purpose was to try to help before you made a big offer, you know, 100,000 over asking or due diligence, big due diligence. We also do the buddy program where if you're going to meet a potential buyer at a house and you're by yourself and you're not familiar with that client and you need somebody that you want there with you, we would send an inspector out there so you wouldn't be alone. So I think that's about it for now. Again, any questions? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Some people might not know what the walk-in is. I mean, I've used it, but not everybody might be aware. There might be some new agents in here. I was just, you know.
Yeah.
Where we hire you, when it's like $100.
The price is really going to depend on location. So our initial design was to be $100 and to build that into the inspection fee. The issue is that gas is now went up to $4.70 a gallon. And we have had a lot of requests in, I've actually done a walk and talk with the same client now 5 times, kind of all over the place. Some houses in Fuquay, some houses in Pittsburgh. So that's what's hard for us. We cover a big territory. Basically, if you're not familiar, east of Raleigh, Clayton, and Smithfield, all the way to, we did one up in Lake James the other week, which is on the other side of Hickory. So we do cover a big area. And with gas, that's became a little bit harder. So I will tell you, if it's in this general area, Greensboro, Winston, Burlington, it's normally going to be about $100. If we get much outside of that, it's probably going to be 125 or 150. But yes, it is where you would hire us, because it's J2, because he's not actually a licensed inspector. We can typically send him on a whim. So, you know, if it's short notice, we can usually send him. So usually not having to take more than I did one the other day. We got notified at Friday on 11:30, and I was there at Friday at 5:30. So we do our best to try to fit people in. We're family focused, family oriented. I am the office manager there now. I've been the office manager for about 2 years. I've worked in retail for a long time. So customer service actually, customer service actually means something to me. If you've ever worked with me, you will know that. If anything ever goes wrong, because we are human, we'll try to correct that or do whatever we can. But all of my inspectors, we did just hire a new one. He's got a lot of experience. He's very, very well versed, has a lot of experience with older, nasty investment properties. So I would have all the confidence in having him inspect a property for me. But everybody else, Daniel, Chris, Jason, we've all been there since 2016, 2017. So whoever you get, you're getting a lot of experience. Yes, sir. He likes to be out he likes to be out. I'll put it like that. We just bought a side-by-side and he loves to go out in the woods. So he does get a little shy. But any other questions about anything or any services? You can always reach us. We do have a couple different phone numbers. If the main office line doesn't go through, it'll come through to Google Voice, which I'll try to reroute. Best way to schedule anything ever is through email, info@homespectors.com. If you have an issue, the email allows 3 different sets of eyes to see it. So it kind of gives us a paper trail to see who missed what, if somebody misses something, or allows somebody to jump on it real quick if there is a problem. So any other questions before we head out? I got to take somebody to Target to get a prize.
Very well. Thank you for coming. Lunch was delicious. Joe Donna, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Will you share your bold testimonial again, just for the ones that wasn't on or wasn't in the class, the first step, and for the ones that are here on Zoom and in the room today? Again, if you haven't registered for bold, there's still time.
Hello, I'm Joe Baker and I am bold. And my voice carries. Yes, Bold Spring 2022 is number 14 for me. And you can teach an old dog new tricks. And my testimonial came from day one when I was considering taking Bold again and have taken it so many times. And I felt that this time is, well, maybe should I sit this one out? Because I have taken it so many times. And then, you know, the past couple of Bolds that have been virtual has not really been up to, I don't know, certain impressions that whatever. So I had a conversation with my wife about it. And one of the first activities that they had in some of the previous Bolds that we had is to have a conversation with your wife and share a letter kind of stating your commitment to Bold and getting her to understand, or getting your spouse to understand what you're getting ready to embark on, so they can help you and support you. And this is what I'll be doing for the next 7 weeks. And so I had this conversation with her before, and I said, well, I don't know if I'm going to take Bold again. And what I had said in many times before is that if you don't take bold, think about the business that you could have had you taken bold. And if you do take bold, you won't regret it because you will increase your business. And she reminded me of that. And she said, do you think you'll increase your business if you take bold? And I said, well, naturally, yes. Then she said, then take it again. And you won't regret it if you do, but you will regret it if you don't, because you have to think about the business that it's designed to help you increase by doing it. And the average person that takes bold has what, 12 transactions during the course of bold. So for $7.99 to make an investment into that and to think, do you consider yourself average? If you consider yourself average, then you're going to get 12 transactions. If you consider yourself better than average, then you're going to get more than 12 transactions, which will more than cover the cost of bold. So don't look at it as an expense. Look at it as an investment into your business. If you call yourself a real estate professional, amateurs practice until they get it right. Professionals practice until they can't get it wrong.
Okay, so we still have one scholarship left for Bold. So if you're thinking about going and it's a money thing, there is a scholarship left. All you have to do is find. Isn't that great? Okay, so there's one scholarship left, and what you have to do is go on the office Facebook page, find Amy Klutz's post about sharing your big why, and you'll qualify to be drawn for that scholarship. So is anybody in here thinking about going that hasn't registered? So hopefully there is on Zoom and they'll get registered or go in and share their big why, or if somebody needs that scholarship, they'll take advantage of it. Yes.
I've got one challenge. What is keeping you from doing it?
So Joe just challenged the room for those on Zoom. What is keeping you from signing up for Bold?
Because if it's the cost, we're already taking care of that.
Because if it's the cost, there's a scholarship available for one person to get signed up. Okay. Has anybody from the room got anything they need to share before I cut you guys loose? No? Anybody on Zoom? Good. All right, you guys, it's been great. Short and sweet. We're out of here in 30 minutes today.